What is going on? Welcome to another Funded Trader video. In this video, we're going to cover 3 of our Funded Trader accounts, and these are some of our top performers right now. They've already been paid out pretty big sums, and it's going to be pretty interesting to see what their style is, how much each of them has made, whether they were in some drawdown and then came back on the account. So we're going to dive into the details of each of the accounts, kind of see what their trading strategy has been thus far with the funded account. And all of them have traded the 30 days, so they have made it 1 month. So the hope is that these traders will continue to trade with us for the long term. So the first account we're going to look at, you may have seen him on the Funded Trader leaderboard. For those that haven't checked it out, so as you can see, some of the top people currently with their accounts are on the leaderboard. So we're going to go over all of these. The top place has 46K in profit, and they've already been paid out. Obviously a large sum, which is the biggest to date. And then we have Matej and a few others. So come on over to the leaderboard, guys, on the website. Just go into profits at the top, and you guys will be able to see this. So let's go back over into Matej's account. So let's get in. He had a 200K account to start off, so he did have the largest account that we did have available. And let's go straight to his actual profits and loss. So as you can see, he's ended up all the way at 235. The highest his account was actually 241. So that was the peak of his account. And he actually did make a withdrawal, so he has withdrawn pretty much the entire sum. If we come to drawdown, we can see here there was an error. Matej's account doesn't actually have, in our internal system, we calculated 13% drawdown, but he stayed pretty good. He stayed below the drawdown each and every day. And one of the things that we were seeing is people that draw down more than 3% in any given day, they will be more prone to actually lose the account, because it shows that they're over leveraging and whatnot. Matej, the way this is actually calculated is you have to subtract this current day from the previous day in order to actually see what the drawdown was for this day. So August 10th, 1.6% was the drawdown, then 2.64 on August 11th. So he hasn't actually drawn down more than 2% in any given day or at any given time. The account has drawn down, to 5% at some point, but it is not drawn down more than 2% any given day. So that's a stat that he's actually following pretty well. We can see his profitability. So he's won 26 out of 46 trades. He only has a 57% win ratio. The pips, he has 4,500 pips have been made over the course of the month, and we'll get into what pairs that he's actually trading in a minute here. And as you can see, his average win is pretty much double what his average loss is. That's very important. So his risk reward is on point. Longs won 7 out of 7, shorts won 48%. So obviously less of a win percentage when it comes to the short positions. Best trade 7,400, worst trade 2,200. So he is extremely balanced when it comes to risk management. He is hitting trades that have high risk reward, which is obviously pretty key. So coming down now, we can see the last stat is average trade length 1 day. So he is sort of swing trading this account. And here we can see the withdrawal on the account. So let's go over now to where he started. Let's look at all the pairs that he's trading. So he's trading mainly golds and Forex pairs. As you can see, no indices for him, mainly gold and Forex. And again, his trades are averaging 1 day. So he is really a swing trader. He's trading for multiple days at a time. There are some hourly trades in here, but let's go over to let's go actually first and look at the trades that he had the biggest losses at. See if we can pinpoint any patterns that are going on in here. So these are lasting an hour, 33 minutes, 2 hours, 4 hours. So it looks like he's cutting his losses pretty much short fairly quickly, 9 hours, 1 hour, because these are all well below his actual average. And then you can see here he had some overall losers, 4 days, 4 days. But for the most part, all of these losers, he is actually cutting very short. Let's go over to the winners here. So you can see his winners have a much longer duration. We've got 1 day, 22 hours, 2 days, 1 day, 19 hours, 2 days. So the average for his winners are definitely more than 1 day, as you can see here. So that's something to take note of as well. Let's look at the lot sizes. So he does have a $200,000 account, but his lot sizes are still, moderately large. He is risking at some points 10 lots, which is a lot. 10 lots here as well. But we could see that his stop loss, let's look at his entry price on this one, 91428. So it looks like he actually had a pretty much open stop loss on this one. So that can be very risky. So it looks like he is trading without some stop losses at times. So again, that can be extremely risky. But, it's working out so far. I would recommend that he does add a stop loss onto what he is doing. So more of the trading activity here, as we can see, he's trading, again, lower lot sizes here, not as bad. So lots is not as large, but the stop loss, let's come over here. It looks like he is trading with some stops on these trades, which is good to see. Let's come down and let's see his August growth, 15%. So overall, it's saying that he made 15%. In August. I think he made a little bit more around, so he made around 15% or so. So that is a great month, guys. Very consistent. This account truly is, demonstrating very good trading behaviors. A few things to clean up, but overall a great month. So let's go on to the next account, Calpesh. So Calpesh has steadily been growing his account. As we can see here, we can go right over to the profit. Currently up, at his peak about 48K. So he has made some considerable gains, 24% on this account. We can see overall, from the beginning, he started with a 200K account, made an initial, we had the double up on the deposit originally because he combined two accounts. But we can clearly see where he is at. And his drawdown looks pretty good. He's got 1 day where he almost hit. Again, you have to subtract this day from the previous day. And he's got 1 day where he came around 5%, so that's not the best sign. He's got another day where he's drawn down more than 3%. So this is something to take note of moving forward. Definitely leveraging more than average on this one. Let's go over to his history. Or let's first look at his profitability. So he is winning 81 out of 89 trades, guys. So he is really crushing it. 91% win ratio, 409 pips. So this is why I always tell people it does not matter about the pips that are made. It's more about the percentage gain. He clearly is making a lot of money, and even more so than the last account we just looked at. And he has way less pips, about a fifth of the pips as the previous guy. Let's look at his average win and average loss. So his average win is 1,100 or about 1,200, and his average loss is actually 6,000. So this is something to take note of because of the fact that his win ratio is so high. This doesn't matter at the moment, but if his win ratio does start to dip down, that is going to play considerably or eat considerably into his P&L. So let's look at his longs, 42 out of 45, 39 out of 44. Again, very high win percentage. And again, his best and worst trades, very balanced. So this, if his win ratio does end up decreasing, is going to play a very significant role in his profitability, what it seems like. Average length 2 hours. So he is more intraday trading than anything else. Let's take a look at some of his trades. What is he actually trading? So it looks like he's trading Forex for the most part. Let's go here. Yup, trading some Forex. He's got some crypto in there. But mainly it looks like he is trading only Forex. So he is certainly a Forex trader. Let's go over to his net profits. Let's look at his best trades and see how long they lasted for. So it looks like these were some swing trades. He's got some scalps in here as well. So he's definitely an intraday trader, trading throughout the day. trading inside of the sessions for the most part. And look at these lot sizes. So these lot sizes are huge. He is using stop losses, which is definitely good to see. But these lot sizes are really crazy. You can see he's got one trade where he almost hit that 5%. So he is definitely pushing the limits on the account, but is currently getting some great results. So wish the best to Calpesh. What I would recommend to this trader is definitely to lower his lot size and also to try to draw down less on any given day. So on to the next account here. Alyssa has recently grown her account dramatically. As you can see here, she was struggling for a little while and then finally had a little bit of a breakthrough where she then went up about 18%. So definitely a crazy turnaround there. Coming over, she's got some drawdown, definitely over 3% drawdown on some days. So that is going to be something to look to going forward because, guys, it is well known that if you draw down more than 3% in any given day, if you don't use stop losses, that you are more likely to blow the account, to fail and hit the daily drawdown. We are seeing that as a trend. So it's something to take note of. You can see she's actually in a bunch of trades at the moment and is floating some profit. Coming over to the history here, we can see going through her average trade length is 7 hours. Her profitability right here is about 56%. So she is only winning 56% of her trades. And as we can see here, her average win is 288. Average loss is 273. So to me, that tells me that she is getting, there are some big wins in here. There was 1 or 2 trades that she hit that were very large because according to this, she should not be very profitable right now. She should really be around break even according to her profitability. Look at the pips gains. So that shows she's trading cryptos. She's trading different pairs, commodities. We can see her cryptos indices. So those pairs are going to have a ton more pips. I'm curious, and I'm sure we all are, what trade did she hit? Oh, that was pretty big. We've got some big US 30 trades right here. As we can see, making 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. So definitely some big trades that were hit on her account. And that is something to take note of. Let's look at the duration of these trades, specifically the winners. Let's look at the profit again. So the winners, the average length is 2. She's got some scalps in here actually, but for the most part, her best trades she's been holding for several hours at a time. I'd say the average right here is right around 13 hours for her best trades. Now let's go over to her biggest losers and see how those are playing out. 4 minutes, 1 hour. But then we have some other longer holds. But for the most part, she is taking losses very quickly on these NAS trades. So NAS 100 would potentially be one pair for her, one symbol for her to kind of cut out because it doesn't seem like that pair is that profitable at the moment for her. We can see she has no big winners on NAS and she has several big losers on NAS. So a recommendation for us would definitely be to cut that pair out of her trading strategy so that way she can be more profitable. So those were 3 of our biggest traders from August 2021. Definitely some huge gains being made on those accounts, guys. Pretty amazing to see on the back end with everything going on. And I am excited because we are going to be sharing some updates about sort of how prop trading firms work and everything like that. That is going to be coming in the community update later this week. But guys, again, it's always interesting to see how these traders are performing. They're truly doing amazing and they're doing a great job. So I cannot commend them enough. And we look forward to them getting some more results. So finishing off for the video, let's take a look at the new dashboard, guys. We are super excited about this. We do have the new dashboard now available. This is actually one of our clients that just passed recently using the new dashboard. They just need to satisfy the minimum days. Just looking through, this is a world of a difference from the previous dashboard we were working with. We have our account equity, our goal meter. This updates live. So every single trade you take will update. This will track your daily drawdown, which is obviously very important. So you guys will always be able to see whether you are close to hitting the drawdown. We've got all of our rules in here. We've got our win rate, loss rate, some statistics from the account, and our overall P&L for the duration of your account. You can always come in here, look at your account history as well, so you can see if you have any violations and see all of your trades being taken. Guys, this is a huge improvement over what we had previously. So this is pretty amazing to see. And again, we are super excited to deliver all of this to you guys. So community update coming later this week or next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the overview of some of our funded traders accounts, and make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us grow, and we cannot appreciate all of your support enough.